Hey there guys and goddesses, welcome back to my channel TheTarative. Long time no see. So if you'd watched a few videos back, I did mention that I would like to have tried to put out a video every week, or at least every other week. That was my aim, and I did manage it, I think, for 1 month or maybe even 2 months. But after that, I've had no videos for the last couple of months. Now, the title of this video explains kind of why I haven't been doing videos. It's because I've just bought a house, or I've been in the process of buying a house for the last few months. So it's my partner and I actually who have bought a house, and we got the keys on Monday. It is now Thursday, and as you can see, I'm in a different setup in the background. I'm currently in the house. I'm about to show you guys a house tour. So I just want to explain a little bit as to why I haven't been doing the videos. As I said, it's because I've been getting a house. There is a lot of stuff for house buying, and it is slightly stressful. It's not too stressful. A lot of people say it's one of the more stressful things, and yes, it is. But it's just the waiting, that's the hard part. So we did a lot of things, you know, as soon as our solicitor sent things, we tried to do things as quickly as possible. But then there's waiting on sort of the seller's part and also other third parties for the queries, the legal inquiries that they have to do as part of purchasing a house so they can give us a really good informed property report. Anyways, less about that and more about the house tour. So yes, Thursday we moved in on Monday. It's taken 13 weeks from getting an offer accepted to finally getting the keys to the house, or about 13 and a half weeks. I think it was. So without further ado, let's just start at the beginning. Okay, so after coming straight in, can't really do that door very well. That is the front door, and then as you come into the front door, to the left is the living room. To the front is a little understairs cupboard, and to the right is the kitchen. So I'm going to start with the kitchen. As you can see, there's a few units missing, and it is generally just a bit outdated. And all of these things here, all the windows had netting on the inside. Now I've been doing a little bit of demoulding before I actually filmed this video, or I'm filming this video, so that's why there is a pile of all the netting curtains there. But as you can see, it just generally needs modernising. We are going to be putting in a new boiler, and I think it's going to be a combi boiler. So that's one of the first things we'll be doing, and then we'll be fitting a new kitchen. However, even though it's outdated, I do like the layout. Apart from I don't like how that's being cut. I'd rather just it finish there. I know the door's quite close, but that should still be fine. I quite like the sink where it is. I would like the cooker one bit further along. However, in this is, I think that's the gas meter or the electricity meter. No, not the electricity. It's either the water or the gas. I can't remember which one. And so we can't really move the up one unless we move that. So I'll just have to see what we can do. This is where I think they need to have their fridge. I would personally prefer just to move this up one so there's a full cabinet there, and then have the oven and the hob in the middle, and then get rid of this, just countertop. That's where the washing machine was. I quite like that. As you can see, a little bit of annoying long radiator there. So what I would like to do is, I think we're going to be switching this to a shorter radiator so that we can get the full cabinet along. And then on this wall, they've kind of got a breakfast bar with some cabinets or cupboards underneath. And what I would like to do is probably put the fridge here and see if I can get a small table maybe here-ish to come out a little bit so that we can save space in the living room. Now coming through, that's the back door, the stairs up there, and then this is the living room. Again, because it's zoomed in, it's a little bit hard to see. And as you can probably tell, the carpet's a little bit uneven, and that's because my partner the other day, he did pull it up to see what we were dealing with. We will be replacing all the floors, and because there's only 2 ways to get to the back of the house, either through the kitchen or through the living room, what we're going to do is replace the carpet with laminate wood flooring, and that's outside. I'll show you guys properly outside in just a moment, but then we'll head upstairs. So you can see that actually this is the top stair right here, and then there's a little, you have to step up. So this is the master bedroom, as it were. Again, it's hard to see the sizing of everything. So it's not a massive house, but it's a very decent size for our first ever home together, and especially considering the location of it, we've done rather well. So once you come up that little step, here is then the bathroom and the second bedroom. As you can see, the bathroom has a nice blue suite to it, and yes, they used to be all the rage a while back. I know a lot of people had avocado or like a pink colour, or I think maybe even mustard. I think in our family home when they moved in, it was a burgundy colour. So, and all the bits ripped out there. Again, my partner took that off, and he took that off because he's a plumber, so he wanted to see what he was dealing with. And then this is the smaller second bedroom. Again, it's a bit hard to show you guys the sizing. It's not massive or anything. Now in here is the water tank and another bit of netting. And then, oh, didn't mean to slam that. And then in here, built-in wardrobe. And actually I should have shown you, but in the master bedroom again, there's a very similar size wardrobe in there. I think I would get rid of all this and redesign the layout of it. And then from here actually shows you a good view of the garden. So if I just pull that out a little bit, you can see there's an old conservatory, which is not really a proper conservatory, and what you will be removing. Straight down outside the kitchen window is some patios. There is a rather large shed which does actually have electricity in. However, we don't really like the location of it, and my partner doesn't really like the shed on the inside, even though it's massive, which is what he wants. We want to put it at the end of the garden. And so then that's the garden. You see some grass. It was very, very overgrown because it's been, because it has been about 3 months since we put an offer, and I think the person had moved out a bit before that. It is a bit overgrown. I'll just show you guys back downstairs. So I've got a step ladder there because we looked in the loft. So again, coming downstairs, straight out is then this. So a rather large shed to the right hand side. Ooh, try not to fall over. And just a lot of overgrown plants. We did mow the lawn, hence why it looks rather brown, because it was so overgrown. The underneath wasn't really getting any light to it. Now there is this quite nice little bit with some roses on top. I think my partner liked to keep that, and so would I. And then there is a pond, again, hasn't been tended to, and it is very, very overgrown. I think we'll be filling in the pond. There's a little greenhouse then at the end, which again we shall be removing, and then just some overgrown bits here. I think that's a water butt, and then that black thing is the tank or the filter system for the pond. And then we've got our back entrance. There we go, and that's the house looking from the back. And it's a semi-detached house, hence why you can kind of see the house next to it. And I like what they've done with their extension, but we'll try not to show too much of that. So that is the house from the back. I will not be showing the front, even though it looks very, very pretty from the front. And so that is everything. So that is the end of the house tour. I hope you enjoyed seeing our new home. This is obviously the before we've really done any work to it. The only thing that we have done is cut the grass, cut a little bit of the shrubbery stuff down so we could actually access the back, the back door. And then also, as I said, just pulled up a little bit of carpet and started taking off some wallpaper. So you will be seeing some more vloggy style videos from me in the near future, doing stuff to the house, or my partner and I doing stuff to the house. In fact, today I am going to be tackling removing the wallpaper in the living room. So I will be posting a separate, more vlog style video for that. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed coming and having a little look around. I'm aiming, or we're aiming to hopefully get moved in 3 months time. That is the aim. At the moment there's nothing that we need to rush to move in for. We're both still living in our family homes whilst we do up the house, but ideally we'd like to get all the work done in 3 months time. I think that's quite a good aim to work to, or goal to work to. So we shall see if that happens, and I shall see you guys very soon. Okay, bye for now.